What's up, fight fans? This is JD of Bvtnews, and I'm back to give y'all the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing. With that being said, man, let's talk about Devin the Dream Haney and his pretty soon in the near future, maybe not so distant future, campaign at 147 pounds. Now, as of recent, we all saw Conor Benn, get back in the winners column after, the PED debacle. So he's now back in the winners column. But we've heard his promoter, Eddie Hearn, issue a challenge to one Devin Haney, offering him an opportunity to come over across the pond over in the UK and face off against Conor Benn at not 140, but at 147 pounds. Now, there have been rumblings here as of late that Devin the Dream Haney may potentially have his eye on the welterweight division. It sounds like a number of fighters, including Devin Haney, as well as Conor Benn, have their sights set on a fighter like Mario Barrios. That seems like, a hot name right now in the welterweight division. You also got, a Keith Thurman who is returning, to the ring, but he's going up to 154. But some people potentially feel like Keith Thurman, after he faces off against Zoo, will return back to 147. So there's also been, Keith Thurman's name thrown out there for Conor Benn and connected to Devin Haney. But we know right now that Devin Haney is locked in, hopefully wanting to get the massive bout with a Ryan Garcia. But right now there is, a challenge that has been issued from Eddie Hearn. And we know that, from, prior time in the career of Devin Haney, we know that there's a pretty good working relationship with him and Eddie Hearn. They've definitely done business together. We all know that after Conor Benn, finished his last fight, there was trash talk, between Conor Benn and Devin Haney, between Conor Benn and Gervonta Tank Davis. So it does seem like there's a bit of animosity, and some of these stateside fighters definitely have their eyes on Conor Benn. It sounds like, Devin Haney does have Conor Benn in his sights. We will see how soon, Devin Haney would make a transition up to 147 to face off against Conor Benn. But it does sound pretty clear that Devin Haney, in sometime in the future, will be looking to maybe take a bout in the welterweight division. And you know that Bill Haney is one of the best in the game at strategically lining up opponents for his son. So, if it's the right timing and the right situation, we could very well see Devin Haney go across the pond to face off against Conor Benn. Remember, Devin Haney is the man who went down under to Australia not once, but twice, and defeated George Kambosos in his backyard. So we all know that Devin Haney is not fearful of going into enemy territory, where it's going to be a hostile crowd and taking on a massive fight. And we know that the UK crowd is arguably one of the best in the sport of boxing. So you kind of know that that fight would probably be an automatic sellout. It would be an amazing draw over in the United Kingdom. So let's see if this, has any legs, if this story has any legs, and if, Devin Haney and Bill Haney will entertain that possibility at all with Conor Benn sometime in 2024. But let me know what you think in the comments, man. Is that even a fight that you would like to see? Devin Haney versus Conor Benn over in the UK. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, man, this is JD at Bvtvnews, and I'm going to keep giving y'all the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing. With that being said, man, I'm out.